Rockhill community is in shock after a shooting last night left 2 dead and another injured.
It happened at Butterman's Spoke Shop and Art Gallery around 10 p.m. We learned now that one person who died was an employee, 27-year-old Celsi Johnson. The other customer, 49-year-old Imad Sadala.
28-year-old Zachary Elias, right here on your screen, is in custody for the shooting. Since his arrest, Elias has been issued 2 murder warrants, 2 warrants for attempted murder, and a warrant for possession of a weapon during a violent crime.
WCNC Charlotte's Anna King joins us live from that smoke shop. Anna, you spoke to people who live in that area, but you also spoke to a witness today. Tell us what all these people are saying tonight.
That's right. All day today, residents have been coming by here giving their condolences. But earlier today, like you said, I spoke to a witness. He told me he pulled up to this smoke shop, parked, and almost went inside. He said he was shocked by what he saw and managed to catch it all on camera.
So I'm used to seeing certain stuff, but I wasn't prepared to see that.
Surveillance video catching the moment a man started firing at a smoke shop along Cherry Road in Rockhill. Also catching the moment a witness almost caught in the crossfire.
I was gonna go into the store, but I had just pulled up. Ain't no telling what happened.
Cran Neely says when he pulled up to the store,
I say he got no shirt on, no shoes. Something ain't right.
the suspect immediately caught his attention.
Bruh, he was like this. You know what I'm saying? He's like this, man. Like he hollering, screaming,
Pulling out his phone, Neely's first instinct.
I'm always seeing crazy stuff. Let's record to see what's gonna happen. Oh, buddy, shooting up the smoke shop, man.
And what happened next took him by surprise.
And he came out and shot the side of the window. He shot in the air, and then he seen me looking. He said, and he like started shooting at me. He started shooting at me. Bullet hole in my truck right now.
Neely then taking off, still recording, hoping to escape to safety.
I ended up down the street, over here, back in the street, back into the thing.
But seconds later, coming back to try to help.
I'm trying to go in the store and see everything was okay, because that's what my heart say do.
But Neely says he wasn't prepared for the tragedy he saw. 2 people dead, an employee and a customer, and another person injured, all before officers could get to the scene.
It's one of the saddest things I've seen some stuff, but I think this is the most saddest thing I've seen, and it hurt, man.
I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. But before we get started, let me read my copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this demonstration is allegedly. Salute to the chat. I see the chat. Salute to the replay gang. Now, this happened in Rockhill, South Carolina. I covered the case 2 days ago. Joining me shortly will be the witness that you all see on the news clip, and he goes by the name of Cran Neely. He definitely was traumatized. You know, it could have been him that could have been unalived by the suspect. And here's a picture of the suspect. And this is 28-year-old Zachary Elias. Police shortly took him into custody without any incident. 3 people in the incident was hit by gunfire. 2 of them lost their lives. A man and a woman lost their lives. And then another woman was critically injured. So I want to give Cran Neely an opportunity to take us back to that evening, take us back to that night, and share with us what he witnessed. I'm sure it traumatized him. I'm sure he's still traumatized. I mean, because, you know, your life is flashing right before your eyes. You know, he was right there. He was right there. He indicated that the suspect let off some rounds that hit his truck. Shano says, what was that crazy ass white boy reason doing all of that? I'm not sure, Shano. I'm not sure. Hopefully Cran can maybe shed some light on that, because from my understanding, the suspect got out and just went up, and I think he yelled when he went into the smoke shop, but then he just started letting off, you know. So hopefully Cran can share with us a motive behind it, or what he may feel took place. It's a sad situation, because family members have lost their loved ones, you know. And I always say, nobody deserves to die. You know, nobody deserves to die. I mean, even for the suspect, and this is just my opinion, for the suspect, you know, he should have his day in the court of law. Now, I do believe that South Carolina has the death penalty. I think they just used the death penalty on an inmate. I believe that was in Greenville, South Carolina. But I do believe that South Carolina still has the death penalty. Am I for the death penalty? In some cases. In some cases, I'm for the death penalty. You know, because we got to look at it like this. We all know right from wrong. And this is my belief, that we all know right from wrong. And I don't believe that even those that suffer from mental illnesses, mental disorders, I don't feel as though they have a right to take somebody's life. I think we all, including myself, suffer from some kind of mental disorder. We just haven't been diagnosed with it. That's all. If you live in this world, I'm sure you go through something. I don't think that it's nobody alive that don't go through things. That doesn't give you a right to take somebody's life. That doesn't give no one the right to take another person's life. Shano says if that was in Houston, he definitely would have got shot back at. I mean, you know, in one of the individuals who lost their life, they were at work. You know, they were at work. You know, we all know how it is when we work. Most of us don't want to be on the job already, but we sacrifice our time and we sacrifice our life to go to work, because most of us, we got families to provide for. And even if we don't have a family to provide for, we all have to provide for ourselves. So to lose your life at work, that was a senseless killing. You know, to lose your life at work, to lose your life, period, it's a senseless killing. You know, in these cases, the people know right from wrong. They know what they're doing. And I'm just not one to just let an individual slide when they take the life of someone that's not self-defense. Now, if it's a clear case of self-defense, if it's a clear case, you know, it got to be a clear case of self-defense. And if you take somebody's life, then it's justified, you know, because somebody is playing loud music, because somebody argues with you, because somebody yells with you. That's not a reason to take their life. You know, did they have a weapon pointed at you? Was they reaching for a weapon? You know, was they charging you? Those are justified homicides. But in this case, with the smoke shop killing, it wasn't justified. It wasn't justified. None of the victims had any weapons. How you feel, good brother? How you feel?
What's going on, man? I'm trying to be okay. I'm just got me and my son chilling, trying to be a daddy. That's all.
Yeah, you looking good. You looking good. I like what you said when you said it's you and your son, and you just trying to be a daddy. I like that, brother. I salute you.
That's real, man.
I just done a demonstration last night about the stepfathers being overlooked. It was a woman, I don't know if you've seen it, but it was a young lady on social media, and she was talking trash about her husband being a stepdaddy, calling him a simp and calling him a sucker.
Oh wow. I see a lot of that nowadays. I believe there's a lot of misguided people out here with no common sense. It's bad. Yep. It's bad.
Cranium, how is your mental state right now after what you witnessed?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't all the way here. I don't think I'm gonna be right for a while. I can't, I do landscape. I can't really work because I keep seeing those people, but it's trauma, man. Like I've been like on edge a lot, and I can't really rest. I haven't had any rest for real. I haven't rested for more than 2 hours at a time. And I'm very angry. I'm sad. I'm mad. Like I don't know. I'm still in shock, man. I wasn't prepared to see that. And I was already I was drinking Paul Masson. Like I ain't trying, I don't get drunk or nothing like that. But it took me, it was a long day at work. I said, I'm drinking some Paul and chill. I wasn't expecting to see that.
Did you know any of the victims?
I knew the girl that ran away because I normally go in that store. But they say the other employee that got killed, the young lady got killed, they say she just started working there last week. And I didn't know the two other customers, the one that got shot and the one that got killed. I didn't know them, but I do know the girl. She ran out in the back. Yep. I knew her. I don't know her, but I seen her a lot.
Right. What about the suspect? Was that your first encounter with the suspect?
That was my first time seeing him, man. And I could tell he was a young guy, and I could tell he was zoned out. Like you can tell when people on drugs. And yeah, man, he was out of his mind. He had no shirt on with no shoes, and it's like 20, 30 degrees outside. Come on now. Something ain't right about that. And I was sitting there looking at him, thinking he just got beat up or something. Because no time you see somebody with a shirt off and their shoes off, they didn't got beat out their shoes or they didn't got beat up.
You went out, brother. You went out.
Sorry about that.
No, you good. You good.
Sorry about that. You know how it is. Somebody called the phone.
Yeah, you good.
But yeah, man, it just went right, man. Like I knew something was up. I was recording. I'm thinking it was a fight, but come to find out, I saw him shoot. I saw he just shooting in the air. Oh, he just shot the window. I'm thinking crazy. I'm like, okay, this man got a gun. But then he turned around and saw me recording. I started trying to record. He turned around and shot at me. And then I got mad. You know how somebody did something, you thought, well, hold on, I'm about to turn around. Yeah. So I turned around, man. People said it wasn't smart to do, but he wasn't gonna finish shooting me and get away with it.
Oh, man, I feel you. Can you take us back to that evening, step by step?
Man, I was in my truck next door at the liquor store parking lot. It's closed. The store is closed. It's right next door. I've been standing out there like I just stopped, and I went paying attention to anything. I was looking for my wallet in my front seat, my back seat. I went all over my truck looking for my wallet. I was standing there for about 5 minutes, and I heard somebody fussing and getting loud. I said, what's wrong with him? And I got my truck. I started recording, put my window down. And then next thing I know, he went across, been shot. Then he came and shot a window out. And he looked at me. So I'm thinking he already shot those people by the time I saw him. I didn't know how close I was to death. I didn't know. And after he shot, I went up the street, turned around. I was going full speed, ready to hit him, but he was about to shoot at somebody else. And that blue car that I showed on my video that got away. And before I did that, I turned around again and stopped other people from coming over there. I saw a female that I knew. I stopped her from coming over there. And then I went across the street to the tire loan place and seen what he did. I said, oh no, I'm finna go get him. And then I pull up in the park. We was in the meeting together, and I pull up in the parking lot. Some say go in there and help them people because I knew it was somebody in there. people working in there, they never came out. So when I saw they never came out, I thought they was in the back hiding. I didn't know they was in they was in there dead, man. One of them was alive. I didn't know that.
Mm.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you actually went inside and seen the aftermath.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's crazy. Trying to get this phone together. You know, everybody calling and stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I mean, I've been getting so many phone calls and so many people showing love.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched your lives, and the first thing came to my mind was, I know the brother is traumatized. I mean, no matter how big one may get, no matter how old we get, certain things is just going to traumatize us.
Yes, it is. And I'm used to seeing shots and people getting shot. I'm in the club life. I'm used to seeing a lot of things. Hey, is there any way I can go ahead and come right back? It's my son's mom.
Yeah, drop down.
And I don't want y'all to hear that drum.
Go ahead, drop down.
I'm gonna come right back.
We'll be waiting on you. We'll be waiting.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll be waiting on you. Wow. For those that just pulled up, I'm going to run the news clip one more time to give y'all a brief demonstration of what took place.
Rockhill community is in shock after a shooting last night left 2 dead and another injured.
It happened at Butterman's Spoke Shop and Art Gallery around 10 p.m. We learned now that one person who died was an employee, 27-year-old Chelsea Johnson. The other customer, 49-year-old Imad Sadala.
28-year-old Zachary Elias, right here on your screen, is in custody for the shooting. Since his arrest, Elias has been issued 2 murder warrants, 2 warrants for attempted murder, and a warrant for possession of a weapon during a violent crime.
WCNC Charlotte's Anna King joins us live from that smoke shop. Anna, you spoke to people who live in that area, but you also spoke to a witness today. Tell us what all these people are saying tonight.
That's right. All day today, residents have been coming by here giving their condolences. But earlier today, like you said, I spoke to a witness. He told me he pulled up to this smoke shop, parked, and almost went inside. He said he was shocked by what he saw and managed to catch it all on camera.
So I'm used to seeing certain stuff, but I wasn't prepared to see that.
Surveillance video catching the moment a man started firing at a smoke shop along Cherry Road in Rockhill. Also catching the moment a witness almost caught in the crossfire.
And I was going to go into the store, but I just pulled up. Ain't no telling what happened.
Cran Neely says when he pulled up to the store,
I say he got no shirt on, no shoes. Something ain't right.
the suspect immediately caught his attention.
Bro, he was like this. You know what I'm saying? He's like this, man. Like he hollering, screaming,
Pulling out his phone, Neely's first instinct.
I'm always seeing crazy stuff. I said, I'm recording to see what's gonna happen. Oh, buddy, shooting up the smoke shop, man.
And what happened next took him by surprise.
And he came out and shot the side of the window. He shot in the air, and then he seen me looking. He said, and he like started shooting at me. He started shooting at me. Bullet hole in my truck right now.
Neely then taking off, still recording, hoping to escape to safety.
I ended up down the street, over here, back in the street, back into the thing.
But seconds later, coming back to try to help.
Trying to go in the store and see everything was okay, because that's what my heart say do.
But Neely says he wasn't prepared for the tragedy he saw. 2 people dead, an employee and a customer, and another person injured, all before officers could get to the scene.
It's one of the saddest things I've seen some stuff, but I think this is the most saddest thing I've seen, and it hurt, man.
Wow. 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 Like the brother said, he done seen some things, you know, he's in the club, he's a promoter, so he done seen some things, but he said he never witnessed anything like this. He said he knew something wasn't right. He knew something was wrong when he pulled up, and the suspect didn't have on no shoes, and the suspect didn't have on a shirt. He knew something wasn't right. Now, let me just ask y'all, do y'all believe that this could have been a mental illness case? Do y'all think that this suspect suffers from some kind of mental illness. I'm not a doctor, so I couldn't tell y'all what a doctor could tell y'all. I can only make speculations. I can only assume. Salute, Jamie. Salute to the chat. But like I said, for me, he knew what he was doing. Now, was he under the influence of alcohol? Was he under the influence of drugs? Salute, Niche. Who knows? Who knows? But is a mental disorder, is it justified when someone commits a killing, when a homicide takes place? Can it be justified because someone who did the killing suffers from mental illness? I don't think so. As I stated before, I'm sure we all suffer from something that's mental, living in this world. But for him to just go in there, as Cran nearly said, the woman that lost her life, she had just started working there a few weeks ago. She's at work, and her life was taken from her. Her life was shortened. When will people get it through their thick skulls? Taking somebody's life, killing someone is not the answer. It's not the answer. And especially in this case, because as of right now, he didn't know the victims. The suspect didn't know the victims. So as of right now, you didn't even know these victims. You didn't even know these people. And you just went in there and took their life. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. And as much as I try to stay away from these cases, the cases are there. You know, the cases are there. I can only tell y'all how much I wreck my brain as far as the content to bring to y'all. And I get these stories in my Instagram DM, on my Facebook. I get these kind of stories all the time. The killings, the child abuse, you know, the missing children. I get these cases all the time. And for those that be sending me these cases, I'll be wanting to cover the cases. I honestly be wanting to cover the cases. But it'd be like, wow. And then some of them, when I read the details of what took place, like the one child, this one case was a child, she was 16 years old, and she weighed 40 pounds. And her biological mother and her biological father tortured her. I mean, tortured her. She couldn't talk. She couldn't read. She couldn't pronounce words. They never sent her to school. They deprived her of her education. They deprived her of the basic necessities in life to keep one alive. They deprived her of clean water. She was fed, taught. They gave her toilet water. You know, food. She went weeks And then she said the food that they did give her, it wasn't enough to fill up a 6-month-old baby. She didn't die. I believe she's in her 30s, and she's doing pretty good. They once she got out of that situation, of course, she went in foster care, and the foster parents. But these cases, man, and you know what I mean? Like I'm a full grown man, and these cases touches me, and I'm a full grown man. Like my man Crane Neely said, he said, man, I see stuff like this, but not to this magnitude. And it's going to touch you. It's going to touch you. One thing that I got a soft spot for, I got a soft spot for children. That's my softest spot, for children. Because no child should be deprived of water. No child should be deprived of food. No child should be deprived of an education. So with these cases, it really drains me. Salute, Pee Wee. I see you. James says the woman in Milwaukee that got dismembered but couldn't find the head is very disturbing. And that's another tragedy case. Salute, Petty Queen. Salute, Petty Queen. Appreciate you for pulling up, Petty Queen. This was another case, and I did cover this, but she was dismembered, and was she in her early 20s? Pretty little young lady. Pretty young lady. Met the guy, was it on social media? Met him on a dating site. When I seen the picture of him and I seen a picture of her, I said, it's no way in the world that she should have even been with him. And I know, looks shouldn't matter. But however, some people, I do believe some people, you can look at them. Some people, you can look at them and say, I ain't opening up my legs for this joker right here. This joker ain't got no business being up in me. Vice versa for the men. Some females, I've passed up on females before. Some females, I said, I ain't going up in her. I ain't touching her. It's a sad, sad world that we live in. And I do believe that there are some good people in this world, believe it or not. I do believe that it's more good people in the world than it is bad people. So I don't want us to walk around thinking everybody is a bad person, but we got to be on point. We can't take nothing for granted. We do have to be on point. I want us to be on point. And that means at work. That means at your home. That means no matter where you are at, we have to be on point. I'm hoping the good brother can come back up, but I like the idea that he had his son with him. I like that idea. He had his son with him, and he was attending to his son. That's what I'm talking about. When I see brothers, and just like I said, it's more good people than bad people. Trust me, y'all, when I tell y'all, it is more men out here. It's more men out here taking care of their children than it is that's not taking care of their children. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Men take care of their children. So I'm glad that Neely, I'm glad that even though he's traumatized, even though it traumatized him, I'm glad that it didn't get in the way of him being a father to his son. That's a very important thing that I'm glad that he's able to overcome. You know, he's still there for his son. He's still there for his child. And he's going to do what he's going to do for his child. So let me give y'all the latest update on the suspect while we wait for the good brother Cran Neely to come back up. Let me give y'all a brief demonstration, a brief update on the suspect. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. So I have a few names that I'm going to be reading for y'all, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce the names. So it says Rockhill, South Carolina. It says community members in Rockhill were coming together to support a family this week after both parents were shot in a smoke shop. So they were, both of them were parents. And I can't pronounce the name, but it's EMAD Sadala, 49, was killed in the shooting on Wednesday, December the 4th. His wife, Liana, was also shot, but she survived and was rushed to a hospital. So the man, the father, was shot and killed. The woman, the mother, was shot. She survived. She was rushed to the hospital. It says, Rockhill police say 28-year-old Zachary Elias went into Butterman's smoke shop and art gallery on Cherry Road at around 10 p.m. Wednesday and began shooting. Zachary is accused of shooting another person, 27-year-old employee Chelsea Johnson, in addition to the others. Johnson was killed in the shooting. A fourth person was in the store at the time of the shooting, but was able to narrowly escape through a back door. Okay, we got the good brother Cran up here.
I'm back, baby.
My man, what you had? Get something to eat?
No, I thought his mom was going, but he's still with me, man. You know how that go. I had to negotiate, man.
Yeah.
And this ain't no but an orange or tangerine.
It's just not what on.
A little tangerine.
Yeah. So Cran, where's the case at now as far as the suspect? Did he make a court appearance yet?
Man, they got him on the news. He went to the court and the victim spoke out against him, but they charged him with all these different things. But he was in the courtroom praying, but ain't nobody reached out to me. I don't know everything I'm finding out looking on the internet. It's very weird to me. I'm the one that's seen everything, but I don't know that. It's wild, ain't it?
So law enforcement, the prosecutor, nobody reached out to you?
Nobody.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Now,
I don't even exist.
Now, I used to live in Rockhill for like 10 years, and I do know that the Rockhill police had been under some investigations as far as some racial incidents that took place. Now, with this suspect being a Caucasian, with him being a European, do you think that if it had been a brother, do you think if it had been one of us, do you think they would have took him in without an incident?
Man, it would have been looking like Swiss cheese. We've been had holes all through us. We went. They would have been there so fast. That the whole and it's how long it took for the police officer to get there. Like it took like 15 minutes. Wow. Like, bro, ain't nothing in Rockhill 10 minutes away. Ain't nothing to Rockhill 10 minutes away. Like,
You right.
think about it.
You right.
Ain't nothing. When you ain't looking for no police, they everywhere, ain't they? But that night, they was hard to find and make it so bad. When I went live that night explaining what my point of view, because people didn't know I was in shock. They thought I was just, I don't know what they thought, but I was in shock, man. And so I had made like a little explanation. One of the police officers that was there, that didn't say anything to me, didn't say, "Are you okay?" or anything, because I guess he didn't know I got shot at. He was one comment on Facebook with bad comments, talking real bad
about
and,
you towards
yeah, on my live talking junk about me, and I just seen him on the scene, but he supposed to be doing his job. He too busy worried about me, trying to bring me down. But he didn't say nothing. I looked on his page. He didn't say nothing about the killer. He was talking junk about me. Everybody that talked junk about me didn't say nothing about the killer.
Right, because I noticed you was mentioning on your post, like, for y'all to think this is clout chasing, for y'all to, how could anybody, you a witness, first of all.
Right.
Second, what's up, little man? What's up, little man?
That's my little man.
He looked just like you. What's up, man?
He just red.
Yeah.
he hear your voice, man. He want to see what's going on.
Yeah, I like that. And then secondly, with you being a witness, first, second, you got traumatized by the situation. You saw it.
But the thing is, I go live. I don't know if you follow me, but like I go live a lot from like different stuff happening. I catch everything like all the time. I didn't do nothing different. I'll be like, why does everybody like Craig? You always in the mix. How do you be around all this crazy stuff? So this is probably like the 10th thing I've been around. But this is my first time catching murders on camera and stuff. But I done been around, seen people get shot and get killed. But did you see that live, man?
Which one?
Did you see those?
I seen.
Did you see those bodies?
The bodies?
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, that stuff was gruesome, man.
You got it on your live?
They took it down, but they said it's a way I can get them up. I'm gonna pull them up, but I'm gonna edit them things. I'm gonna let everybody see what happened, man. I ain't gonna show the bodies, but I'm gonna do it respectfully. But people need to know the truth, because nobody's talk like. If I never would have went live, it wouldn't have been talked about.
You right.
And for that boy to do that, that's a demon, man. That's out of this world, man. That's something from a movie. And I'm trying to be strong, but when I was going live, man, I was really in trauma. And if you can tell how I was talking and acting, I wasn't myself. I was in shock, man, and I'm still am. My mama say, "Well, you done lost a little bit of weight since on Thursday. You ain't been to sleep. You really ain't eating like that." See, I can't really eat, man. I'm eating stuff like this. Right. I don't really have an appetite. I'm still on edge. I'm still. I can't explain. I never been felt like this before. Let me talk, son. You got to go in there and watch a movie, okay? I know what you're trying to do, but go sit down, okay? Say yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry about that.
No, you good, brother. you good. Do that. Make you protect yourself if you know where I'm going at with this.
It puts you on edge, and it make you appreciate life a lot more, and you don't want to waste time with anything. And I'm not like, somebody asks me something, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If somebody play with you, you got to, hey man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Cut it short, because everything besides what's being real is a waste of time. Like, we ain't got time to play. That boy just changed my life. He killed them people and shot at me. And I could be dead now with my son. I ain't got time to play with nobody. I got to get better on all of the potential that I got in me need to come out. Everything that's on my checklist to do, I need to get it done. Everything that I need to be out here motivating people. I need to be out here making things better. All this, because the world is so bad now. Anything can happen at any given time. Everybody needs to be ready. We're in a different world. There's new drugs out here that's messing with people's minds. People are not as strong as they used to be. When we was growing up, it used to be sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me. But nowadays, words are hurting people more than anything. I got people coming at me with the clout chasing thing. I took that and I turned it into something good. See, I'm gonna teach. See, God put the spotlight on me. Guess what? You want to see some clout chasing? I made. Did you see the acronym that I made?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you put the spotlight on me. I'm built for it. I can handle it, man. I'm with it. Whatever y'all want to do, let's do it. I don't care. You can't hurt me. I'm a man.
And so, I like that.
Yeah, we gotta go back to being old school because now it used to be it's a freedom. When we was growing up, you probably older than me, but I know you remember this is a free country. It's a freedom. You have a freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say. You have your First Amendment right. Don't nobody say it. No, this ain't a free country no more.
Nope.
Businesses now, corporate world run everything. You can't say this. You can't say that. You go to school, you can get fined for like it's too many. Nobody can be themselves anymore. So we gotta bring it back, man. And I'm one of the ones that's gonna still be a real human being. I'm gonna say what's on my mind, and I'm gonna be a man. We ain't got too many men no more. Masculine man at that. A black masculine man is the most endangered species on this planet. Think about it.
Bruh, that's facts. And that's what we talk about on my platform all the time. They love to silence us. They love to push us up out the way and bring in, you know, the watered down version of a man. You mean to tell me
everything?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
On TV, if you look at commercials, look at any commercial, you go a black man, you see they're gonna be a homosexual. Now, ain't nothing wrong with being homosexual, but that shouldn't be the only image I see on TV of a black man. Also, too, growing up, when we watch cartoons, like you got He-Man, you got Superman, you got all these cartoons had muscles. They was masculine. Like all them cartoons and stuff. You had Mr. T, you had Apollo Creed, you got people like that. Now, who is the most masculine man character we have? Who is it? I don't know. Black Panther?
Because I don't know.
Right, Black Panther. The women fight harder than him. Ain't who is our Mr. T now? What Mr. T? Who anything come close to Mr. T right now? Nobody. I started thinking about when I really thought about it, I say the most masculine person that we have that I can think of is The Rock. But you know, he black, but he kind of, he got he the other black,
Right.
You know, I don't really know too many, man. We don't have no black images, and anybody that's successful in black, they're gonna paint a bad picture of them. So I don't know. Black men, it's hard on black men. It's really hard.
Always have. And at one time, they pushed it in the homes and in the communities as far as demonetizing us. Now, like you just said, when you turn on TV, like I'm 52, I was born in the 70s. So I seen the black father figures on TV.
Right.
You just said, not
now.
No.
And if they're weak. And the woman run them, the kids run them. And that's just really what's going on. But it's just sad. And you see how they treat me. Like I'm the black man that was there with the phone on the scene, helping people, doing stuff, getting people water, getting people from over there, stepping up, being a hero. But I'm catching more because I'm a black man. This thing if I had been a white boy. I mean, this is like how many excuses they would have made for me or what they would have said and said, he's such a hero. We need to give him something. We need to do something for him. He's a great man. They would have said all kinds of stuff. But since I'm black and look the way I look and act the way I act, I ain't gonna get that. I ain't gonna get that. And I don't need it either if it ain't genuine.
I feel you. What I would like to do, because I'm affiliated with a lot of bloggers, a lot of content creators. Hey, y'all. Would you be willing to go on other platforms as well?
Oh yeah, and I'll be more prepared because today's been kind of crazy. But I'll be more prepared, and I ain't want to just say something and not keep my word. But I knew like just different stuff going on. But I'll be more prepared next time because man, you see I'm a talker, but people need to know the truth, man. And ain't nobody really gonna speak the truth no more, man. So we need it, man. So I'm definitely interested.
I appreciate you. I got Lucky. She's a content creator. Where you at, Tommy? Still Swinging Podcast. And anybody else that's down there that's a content creator, pull up. How can they contact you? How can they contact you?
Same way you did on Facebook. You can hit my email, cran.neely@gmail. Like, cran.neely@gmail on my phone number, 803-412-7726. Like you can find me, but Facebook, Instagram, this Cran Neely, everything. Everything is Cran Neely. It come up, it goes straight to me. Ain't too many Cran Neelys out there. Right. For real. So I appreciate you.
I want to get back, though. I want to get back to Cherry Road. Now, Cherry Road, for those that don't know, Cherry Road is a main street in Rockhill, South Carolina.
Yes, it is.
Cherry Road, I know it runs from Rockhill, South Carolina, through Fort Mill, all the way through Pineville, and then through Charlotte. How far going back down Rockhill do it run?
Man, it run all the way to it turned into McConnell's Highway, and it goes all the way to McConnell's. Okay. And McConnell's is like 20 minutes out from Rockhill.
Right.
So it's a long road, man.
Now, where this incident took place at on Rockhill, it's right smack dead in the middle of Rockhill. The police, they always deep on Rockhill. I mean, they always deep on Cherry Road.
On Cherry Road, from the time we've been the kids to the time now, Cherry Road has always been police infested. They everywhere. But why did it take them so long to get there? Who knows? And then why did nobody go inside the smoke shop to check on the people? Why I had to be the only one to do it?
Now, I heard you mention when you went in and the young lady that didn't pass away, she asked you for your assistance.
She wanted me to put pressure on her wound and all kinds of stuff. And I know when you mess with people with bullets in them, man, stuff can happen. I said, baby, we're gonna call 911 and all that. So I called 911, and then she wanted water. She turned into a little kid, like she was in shock. She was on the phone with her mom and said, "Mama," all this kind of stuff, and her mom was on the phone. It was just sad, man. It was sad, and that's what made me hurt the most. And I really wanted to break down, but I was really just running off adrenaline, trying to be strong. But really, man, on the inside, I was crying, man, because I'm a human being. Right. You know, I got a good heart, and for that woman to be about my age, and her mama to be on the phone, and they both sound like they look like they look like she a little kid. Her mama sound like a little kid, too worried about it, and she didn't know the man beside her was dead, and she told me to go check on somebody back there, and I looked and I seen, oh my God, man, I can't even think about it. Whew, man, it just imagine walking to a haunted house. Like, you ever seen Devil's Rejects, the movie Devil's Rejects?
No, I ain't see that.
Oh, it's like a horror movie when you just see people just dead and shot, man. And when they dead, all of them had their eyes open, man. They had their eyes open, and the way they look, it looked like you ever seen how you shoot a deer, like how a deer look when they dead. Like I ain't seen dead people dead, but they had their eyes closed and they got shot, or you gonna see their eyes and stuff, but you know, but their eyes were wide open like a deer, like when a deer get killed or something, man. It's inhumane. It's inhumane, man. That dude, they better not give him no 10 year, 15, man. Man, we gotta keep a close eye on this one. We gotta keep a close eye on this one. These some sick people, man. For real. It's sad. I'm still mad. To be honest, I'm still mad. And I ain't get to hit him with the like I ain't had no gun in that. He caught me off guard. Right. And I turned around. Did you see the video when I turned around and I drove full speed? Like, oh hell no. You saw that? That was real emotion, bro. That wasn't me scared. That was me wanting to hit him with the truck. And then when I turned around, he got a gun pointed at these other people and the car blocking him. And so I couldn't do nothing. But I went across that street and peeped game. But then I'm finna get back in this truck. And then I'm stop other people from coming up. But bro, it was like 20 minutes before anybody got there, to be honest. It was more than 10. It was about 20 minutes. It was sad.
Was you around the truck, or was you in the truck when he licked off and hit the truck? Was you in
Yeah. You see, I got a full video of me inside the truck, and I'm gonna go ahead and show that one. But as soon as I said, man, this dude right here shooting out the windows in the damn smoke shop. Cause I ain't see nobody. I ain't think he shot nobody. I think the people in the they finna call the police. He just shot the window out. I'm thinking, cause somebody in their right mind be like, man, that ain't not normal. But me, I done seen somebody shooting away. It was just normal to me. That's sad that it's normal, but he saw me recording him. He's turned around and started shooting at me. But that's what you get for being nosy and trying to record stuff. But God put me right there because he know that's what I do. And he know I ain't scared of nothing. So he put me there for a reason. Rockhill need to see that, because you believe me and you both, this ain't the last thing gonna happen, bro. In Rockhill, there's gonna be some more stuff. And so
we definitely gonna do what we gotta do to make you as a hero, because we heroes all the time. They just don't promote it.
Yeah, they don't see it. And man, they gonna see my shit. I mean, I ain't mean to cut, but they gonna see my stuff. And then they got mad because I asked for donations. I ain't gonna be working. I mean, they say you don't deserve no donation. The people, yeah, they deserve donations too. I deserve some too. I ain't saying it like, because I'm not. How you gonna work doing what I'm doing every day, and you can you know, and you can't mess up people's stuff. Like, my mind ain't right, bro. I'm not lying to you. My mind is not here. Like, I'm strong talking to you, but when someone I get out this thing saying thank you, man, I'm gonna be thinking about that all day. It ain't left my head yet, man. So, you know, I was just put it out there. Like, people thought I was wrong for that. I'm like, no, I'm not. People have YouTube channels ask for money all day. People do the people. That's what they do. And when like I'm begging and that, but people ask me in my inbox what my information was, and I put it out there.
Right.
So that's the only reason I did it, you know. So
some people get mad at me for asking for cash apps and asking for donations to the platform.
yeah.
I got a platform. I'm bringing y'all stories. I'm running the
Right.
business. Why not donate to me?
Right. Thank you. Like that, y'all do it for the right people. Y'all do it for the other people.
With no hesitation.
Right. Support them. Support them. Please support them. Well, support me. I'm black. I'm a black man. Support me.
Now, you a little younger than me, okay?
I'm 38.
Okay, will we get this together, brother? Will we, as far as us as a people, as far as the support, and as far as just
I got to say, I think it's gonna take situations like Trump being president, where the white people, the racist people, come out, and we know we gotta stick together. Then 2016 to 2020, black people stuck together. 2020 to 2024, we really ain't been together like that. It's gonna take certain things for them racists to come out for us to get it together. See, we think we good. We think everything good until they click up and start doing stuff to us. Now, that had to been somebody white, black people, black victims in that store. They would have gave that boy, they would have made that boy go fund me and got him out of jail. We need, it's gonna take stuff like that for black people to form together. We only come together when we have to. Everything will have to crumble and fall for us to get together. And that's just what it's gonna be. And this stuff is by design. We got a lot of strong black people. We got a lot of weak ones too. But it's gonna take somebody like Trump to bring us back. Trump ain't gonna, I ain't saying Trump it's for us. It's just that he brings out all the racism and brings out all the evilness to where black people ain't got no choice but to get better. And it sounds crazy, but in my lifetime, that's the best I've seen black people do from 2016 to 2020, financially sticking up, standing together, and speaking their voices in my lifetime. That's in my lifetime, old enough to remember.
And that's, like you said, that's probably what we need. Appreciate that super sticker, Shane. Appreciate that super sticker. As far as Trump coming into office, he gonna bring out the racists. So now what are we going to do?
Right, come together and get smarter, because black people, no matter what, to this day, when I butt to the fire, we do our best. We don't fold. And the ones that are starting to fold now, they ain't got enough soul in them, you know. But when you get close to that fire, that soul gonna come out, and you gonna figure out who you are. So that pressure, we make diamonds. We don't fold, and that's just what it is. That's just who we are. And when we get too comfortable, we get to slipping sometime. But when it's time to get to the nitty gritty, we come out on top. But it's just always gonna take a little bit of pressure on our ass. That's all.
I'm just still stuck on nobody reaching out to you. Like, yeah,
no police, no law enforcement. And I even picked up, people got on me because I was mad. I saw the bullet that he was shooting people with, the shells. When I picked up a shell, they're like, you ain't supposed to touch no damn. I know you ain't supposed to touch no evidence, but I'm in shock. Somebody could have shot me with it. So I'm like, fuck that. Fuck an investigation. They not even here. Fuck these mother. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm angry. Yeah. Like, where are y'all at? Yeah. I'm the one that got to go in here. I'm the one that got to hunt them down. I know that somebody called 911. I called 911. Where y'all at? They want to wait till everything clear till they do stuff. Everybody's scared. These ain't the same police officers you grew up with. Right, these they use apps now. Right. That motherfucker we grew up with, they had no apps. they had revolvers.
How did they catch him? Like, was it in a high-speed chase? How did they
I don't even know. I know he went down Cherry Road going towards Fort Mill. They say he was on the bridge. But that man could have easily came back in that store while I was in there, man. We didn't know that man could have easily came back in there.
You a hero, bro. You a hero.
Yeah. He could have easily. I didn't know what I was gonna see, you know. And he wasn't really gone when I went in the store. He was right there in the meeting. He bagged up, and I can't win this. So I ain't see the gun no more. So I said, I don't give a fuck. He got to do what he got to do. But he pulled off when the police came. Yeah, I want to get my truck and chase, but the way it's set up, I'm black, and I'll try to take. They're gonna kill, shoot, and kill me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid now. Some say go in there and let these people know that's okay. They can come out now. Man, I ain't think I was gonna shoot.
It would have got turned around. You was the
Yep.
suspect.
Yeah, I'm the suspect now. Bullet holes all in me.
Yep.
I could have trying to help. No, I'm going live. I did the right thing. I went live.
Bro.
The live gonna help you.
Yes, and one thing I know about social media, you did the right thing. You is about to go viral, and now, like you said, God is using you. And I tell people this all the time.
Right.
That's for God. If you question this person that's speaking, or if you question the person that's delivering God's message, you questioning the wrong person. What they say, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger.
Right. I'm the victim too, because it's like I had enough courage to be a man. And the only thing I was out the scene when he shot at me. I could have just kept going. I turned around for whatever reason. I turned around. You can't focus on my bad for it's like me showing the bodies and stuff on live. But maybe somebody need to see that, see how real it is, you know? Like, cause I don't know, but I wasn't thinking, but you ain't finna make that be the highlight, motherfucker. Like, no, bitch. No.
And another thing, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If it would have been me, I wouldn't even went in there, because I would have been thinking like, if somebody in there did, and if I go in there, 9 times out of 10, the shit going to backfire, and it's going to be pointed at me that I did it. So that was bravery for you to do that. That's why I said when I was watching the lives and everything, and I watched when you was on the news and everything, I said I got to reach out to the brother. I said that's a hit right there. You know what I mean?
I knew what they could do, but I said that's why I'm going live for. Because you never know. Because I'm used to being black. I'm used to getting accused and stuff. I'm used to being a suspect. I'm used to fitting a description. I'm used to, hey, if this happened, look at him first. Look how he look. Look how he look. Look how he talk. Look how he move. Let's watch this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to that. So I ain't stupid. I knew to cut that some bitch on. And then my instinct, God was guiding me. I might not have been talking right. I might not have been moving right, but I was at the place I was supposed to be.
That's right.
And that's real.
That's right. Brother, that's real. I really appreciate you for pulling up. Any last words before you get out of here?
Well, I just want to say this. I appreciate people like you. Let's get the message out, what's going on in this world. And let's just keep these phones in our hand, keep these weapons or wherever we protect ourselves, and let's be smart. And let's just be ready for anything, because this is a different world. It's new drugs out here. It's new drug dealers out here. Because really what it came down to, God was looking for mushrooms. They sold some mushrooms earlier. When you sell psychedelic drugs and sell fentanyl, you sell different stuff, you can kill yourself, and you can get yourself killed by selling stuff that fuck with people's minds when they really need that shit. They killing for blue pills. They killing for fentanyl. They killing for mushrooms. They killing for all these psychedelic drugs that mess with your brain. That's what they do now. So guess what? You need to be protected. And this shit is by design. 10 years from now, we're going to look back and say this is an epidemic like the crack epidemic. And when you made crack, it didn't kill nobody. Crack wasn't killing people. The crackheads, when we coming up, they cut grass, they fix cars. The crackheads now got fentanyl in their shit, and they motherfucking don't do nothing. Everybody begging, don't nobody do shit. And people ready to kill for these drugs. So we need to be on our P's and Q's no matter where we at, and protect our families. That's what I want to say.
And that's real, brother. I appreciate you. I'm going to get at you once I end the live. Give me maybe like about 30 minutes. I'm going to get at you and talk it up with you. I appreciate it.
Holler at your fam. I appreciate it, and I apologize for the interruptions, but I did the best I could.
You good. Right. You did well. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, fam.
All right. We got work to do. All content creators, reach out to him. His name is Cran Neely. I'll put it in the comments section. You spell it C-R-A-N. Crane. Neely is Neely. Hit him up on Facebook. That's how I was able to get in touch with him. This story, this hero needs to be acknowledged. We always quick to talk about they don't never show us in a good perspective. They don't never show the positive side of us. Well, guess what? Are we showing positive brothers like Cran Neely? Now, I challenge all content creators, no matter how small your platform is, no matter how big your platform is. You can have 3 subscribers on your platform. you still can cover the brother's story. You can have millions of subscribers. You still can cover this brother's story. He's a hero. He's a hero. So this is what I'm talking about. He's content. He's food. Reach out to the brother Cran Neely. Promote that. Can we promote some positive Black images? I challenge all content creators. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Salute. I'll see y'all on the next demonstration.
Rockhill community is in shock after a shooting last night left 2 dead and another injured.
It happened at Butterman's Spoke Shop and Art Gallery around 10 p.m. We learned now that one person who died was an employee, 27-year-old Chelsea Johnson. The other customer, 49-year-old Imad Sadala.
28-year-old Zachary Elias, right here on your screen, is in custody for the shooting. Since his arrest, Elias has been issued 2 murder warrants, 2 warrants for attempted murder, and a warrant for possession of a weapon during a violent crime.
WCNC Charlotte's Anna King joins us live from that smoke shop. Anna, you spoke to people who live in that area, but you also spoke to a witness today. Tell us what all these people are saying tonight.
That's right. All day today, residents have been coming by here giving their condolences. But earlier today, like you said, I spoke to a witness. He told me he pulled up to this smoke shop, parked, and almost went inside. He said he was shocked by what he saw and managed to catch it all on camera.
So I'm used to seeing certain stuff, but I wasn't prepared to see that.
Surveillance video catching the moment a man started firing at a smoke shop along Cherry Road in Rockhill. Also catching the moment a witness almost caught in the crossfire.
And I was going to go into the store, but I had just pulled up. Ain't no telling what happened.
Cran Neely says when he pulled up to the store,
I said, he got no shirt on, no shoes. Something ain't right.
the suspect immediately caught his attention.
Bro, he was like this. You know what I'm saying? He's like this, man. Like he hollering, screaming,
Pulling out his phone, Neely's first instinct.
I'm always seeing crazy stuff. I was recording to see what's going to happen. Oh, buddy, shooting up the smoke shop, man.
And what happened next took him by surprise.
And he came out and shot the side of the window. He shot in the air, and then he seen me looking. He said, and he like started shooting at me. He started shooting at me. Bullet hole in my truck right now.
Neely then taking off, still recording, hoping to escape to safety.
I ended up down the street, over here, back in the street, back into the thing.
But seconds later, coming back to try to help.
Trying to go in the store and see everything was okay, because that's what my heart say do.
But Neely says he wasn't prepared for the tragedy he saw. 2 people dead, an employee and a customer, and another person injured, all before officers could get to the scene.
It's one of the saddest things I've seen some stuff, but I think this is the most saddest thing I've seen, and it hurt, man.